Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hearthstone. So the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion is out, and so our daily quest today is to begin a dungeon run, and I don't know how these dungeon runs are going to work, so let's see how it works. It's a solo adventure, but if I'm understanding things right, it's not like the previous solo adventures. The Frozen Throne was the last one. It was a free solo adventure where it was like the previous ones you had to buy, and you were given different levels of bosses, and when you defeated each level of boss you got a few cards. And in Frozen Throne in particular, you had to beat the bad guy here multiple times with one time with each character, and then when you did that you got a special card for that, and that was slightly unique here. But the way they were selling this,
I am smelling leather, steel, torches, adventurers, adventurers.
The way they were kind of explaining this was going to be a replayable dungeon run rogue-like game. Now, I suppose it's not exactly going to be a roguelike, and instead it's going to be a roguelite game, because one assumes if the dungeon runs are going to be different each time, you're going to still get some kind of reward or cards, and those reward or cards are not going to be the same or randomized each time. You're going to get to keep those cards. So I think the idea here is this is going to be the end of solo experiences, because this one's going to be replayable over and over again. And if it actually is fun, I may just randomly choose to play it every now and then. Let's see, what it says is, within the twisting tunnels of the Kobold Empire awaiting treasure beyond imagination, choose your class and delve into the ever-shifting dungeon. So this sounds like just a completely different types of gameplay.
Go back! Because of loot for me, not you.
Adventure wanted, I'm in. As long as this doesn't cost gold in the future, I'm happy with it.
Many monsters you are finding in Kobold Empire. Every fight be making you stronger. Or dead.
So there's challenge 1 of 8, and we're going to be fighting a giant rat. That's very typical in a dungeon game or RPG. It has a hero power to summon 2 rats. And so I suppose we'll just
to come for
choose.
Kobold treasures? Sword swinger? Sparkle flinger?
The thing I should do before I do this, though, is let's go back and look at our daily quests. Let's see. I need to win 5 games with a rogue or warrior, or play 50 warlock class cards. I suppose we'll try the warlock class, and that way we can get 2 daily quests done at the same time.
One dungeon run is to be fighting 8 monsters, 1 for each finger.
Wait a minute, that changed. It's 8 now instead of 12. Or maybe I was wrong. See, if I go back this far, and then I looked at this, and I came back here. Maybe I misread it the last time. Alright. Warlock. And no standard or wild choice here. In fact, no card or deck choice. I think they're going to give you very set cards, and you're just going to have to play. And you're going to get more cards, if I remember correctly, as you go. So your deck will become more powerful even then. So this may not work to get the daily quest, because I may end up with not having any warlock cards at all. I guess that's not a good concern. Let's see. this. Oh get rid of all of these. Might as well. And we have a new art background area. So we can click on all of these things.
Monsters, you are finding me small and weak, but so is you.
So this is not going to work very well with my Hearthstone deck tracker app playing something like this. Because your deck is just going to be random. I suppose I should play this first.
Why do you
That's all I have a choice. My Hearthstone deck tracker app is not on, by the way. It usually is when I'm streaming. But... So, deal 1 damage, draw a card. Sounds good to me. This guy only has 10 health, so these dungeon runs actually might prove to be really cheap and easy to play, particularly if they count towards daily quests along the lines of getting victories. This might solve so many problems in Hearthstone if that works. Now, I only have 15 health myself, so I do need to be slightly careful.
Put this apple on your head. Shields up.
As you command.
Let the dark in.
This will deal 2 damage. It doesn't seem like there's too much interesting on this side art. It seems like this gold might be new on the background. What does this one have immunity?
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh, wow. Did not realize that was an issue. So, drain life. Get back to this point. Corruption. Do that. And then victory. See, that seems like that counts as a victory.
Loot now. Classic adventurer.
So now the daily quest may be a lot easier. They had already tried to make daily quests a lot easier by having people be able to finish their daily quests with their friends. So your friends could just let you in, then you could let your friends win. There we go, another card pack to open. Defeat 5 dungeon bosses, dungeon run bosses.
Oh, big treasure. You is picking one. Only one. Make good picking.
So, passive options. Your death rattles trigger twice, not necessary. Double your starting health. Your minions have permanent stealth. I think you should start with health.
Cards you are picking now. Cards for being in your dungeon deck.
So, this is quite the difference. I could get some sacrifice cards, or some swarm cards, or I could get Cthulhu and a couple of things like this. I'm gonna take Cthulhu. It's pretty crazy, but whatever.
Candlebeard thinks finding buried treasure makes Kobold a pirate.
So, yeah, this seems like this is gonna be quicker and easier than playing ranked. Ranked is designed so that you win only 50% of the time. That way the other player only wins around 50% of the time. Which is way too low a win ratio for most people that play video games.
Your soul
in this
shall be
instance,
mine.
since you're just playing against AI people, it doesn't seem like it's a big deal to give the player an advantage and let them win more often. Alright, now the problem with taking Cthulhu is
As you be getting stronger, monsters be getting stronger.
he's a
Pecuniary
10th turn
elasticity
win.
is important part of Kobold Empire mixed market economic doctrine.
That was a funny bit of gibberish. Alright. Get rid of that guy. What's his ability? Give a minion charge for 1 mana. Let's see. I don't want to draw anything. Do I want to die though? So I'm gonna put this. Now they're not changing the cards, so the idea that this is actually. Let's see. Can I play this and this? No. This.
Let the dark in.
So the cards themselves are not getting more powerful. I guess the enemy is going to get more powerful. That being said, if my health always doubles and I can double more, that's probably going to be perfectly fine. Whenever a friendly minion dies, deal 3 damage to everybody. I do this and this. Well, Cthulhu is actually powered up already. So if I do make it to a 10th turn, probably will win. Can't do that. So this one, and then that. These are easy to play. Deal 2 damage, restore 2 to your health.
Get in line.
Why do you fall?
Hey, catch!
What lurks in the depths?
This is a warlock card, so I want to play it.
Caress your fear.
He's got to kill this guy, or
Out of cards.
charge battle cry, discard 2 random cards. Well, this wins, so play it now.
Summon me, a paltry task.
Didn't make it to a 10th turn, so picking the Cult of Cthulhu or Cthulhu wasn't probably the best idea. So that daily quest is making progress.
Is Kobold way.
Apparently we don't get treasure this way. Destroy a friendly minion, restore 8 health to you. Give a friendly minion +4/+4. So the sacrifice again. Taunt. Give your opponent minion. Taunt, discover a taunt minion. Taunt. I think I might want to take the taunt. Or I could take more Cult of Cthulhu. I think I'm gonna take more Cult of Cthulhu cards. Now we're taking on the Pathmaker Ham. No dialogue, it seems, for this one. And his hero power is to deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. Interesting. We have 17 cards now. So you'll probably have 30 cards by the time you get to the last challenge, and that's it. I guess the question, though, is this going to get just more difficult as it goes along? To the point where you're guaranteed to nearly lose at the end every time.
Give me some time!
This. Passive doubles my health to 50. And I can't do anything on my first turn, which kind of sucks, but that's not a big deal. It's probably a bigger deal in this instance. What was this? Oh, it does 1 damage to 2 random enemies, so if I...
Put this apple on your head.
If he uses this next turn, he'll do 1 damage to this and this. Yeah, I see. I see how this is gonna work.
I am not a morning person.
Hey, catch!
I'll still get a decent amount of damage done to him because of that. Though, even if he does manage to hit this.
Wanna blow something up?
Let's see. Deal 3 damage. Deal 1 damage. Let's see. This.
Let the dark in.
I'm just, I suppose, trying to play Warlock cards. So I'm gonna do this as a little awkward. Job's done.
Wanna blow something up?
Let's play this now. Or we could deal 2 damage and restore 2 health. Job's done.
Boom, baby! Boom! Ready to flee!
Whenever this minion takes damage, deal 2 damage to the enemy. That sucks. I have to play this.
Get in line.
Job's done.
Special
This only does random enemies. I might make it to the 10th turn and be able to play Cthulhu for victory. And I still have plenty of health. So this works really
Wanna blow
well.
something up?
Divine Shield. Taunt whenever this minion takes damage.
I bleed for Cthulhu.
And I'm gonna run out of cards anyway, so the Warlock ability is actually pretty useless in the dungeon runs. Trying to draw more cards.
Made me thirsty. I'm almost out of cards.
Let's
Who
this.
dares summon me?
And
Shields
play
up.
this.
A paltry task.
And then in the turn. And I'll win with the turn, almost certainly. Next turn. I have plenty of health, but he has 17 cards. So, like, if I'm not careful, of course he's gonna kill himself at this rate.
I'm out of cards.
And so that I can't play this. It's time for good thing.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
We've got more to go. Now we get to choose a treasure again. Destroy 2 of your opponent's mana crystals. And they discard 2 cards. Shuffle both decks together and give half of each player. Your cards cost 2 less. Take an extra turn, coin 1 turns for each boss you've defeated. So I can take an extra turn, and this costs 1 less and gets better each time. Or I could shuffle the decks and split the decks and reduce the cost of everything by 2. Which, for me, that would make almost everything free. I'm leaning towards this, but I kind of wonder if this would be it, the one you get. And see, this is the cube from Diablo. Or a parody version of it. Sure, why not? Let's do
No
this.
crazy boom box when winning no longer option.
Alright, now the question should be, do I want to get more Cthulhu cards? Which I'm not sure I need that. Or should I get more of the Swarm cards, which I think I do need? Or should I get the Huge Hand, which would give me Emperor Thusian and then potentially reduce the cost of cards even more? Let's see. No, I'll take this one. And who are we taking on now? Black Seed. He has... I can't even read it. We'll just see. It's a little bit smaller there than it is here.
Gul'dan versus Black Seed.
I can't imagine that there's
Your
too
soul
many
shall be mine.
versions of
Something wicked burrows
these
here.
enemies. Need to trade all of these. So here's the cube. I can just play that on the second turn. So his passive ability is, let's see,
Job's done.
combine a minion into a random one that costs 1 more. Or convert a minion? Transform a minion. That's it. Now I guess the question is, does the stop it, does this stop at 99 health, or can I get even higher? everything now is 0. So this is 0. This is 0. And this is
Shields up.
0. And I can deal 1 damage to a minion and draw it, but I don't need to do that, so. So he's all about dealing 1 damage. This guy has 30 health, so this is effectively a regular game we have to play. But the first 3 of 8. Oh, cry, deal 5 damage to an enemy minion. That's another. Seriously? I don't want to play that yet. And then I guess we'll just attack here in return. So he's playing my cards.
These caverns go deep.
Let's see. So this one. This one. This one. Summon 2 saplings. 1 damage and draw a card. You know what? Might as well.
I got this.
Might as well draw yet another card. By reducing the cost of things, you can have an almost completely full board.
Who is the monster here?
I can deal 5 damage to this guy. And we can play strategically to get rid of a couple of guys. I guess I didn't need to play that way. Attacked with that guy and kept the other 2 alive.
I got this.
Of course. I'm taking out more health via my draw card ability.
Things are not as they seem.
And, you know, because you split the cards up, and I assume equally divide them, then that means
I got this.
I don't have to let's see.
Free me!
If this guy started with more cards than me, I fixed that problem. Let's see. Might as well play that card. And might as well just draw another card. I've got a victory in the next turn unless something crazy happens.
Unleash me!
Most of these victories are happening before you even hit your 10th turn. Gain an empty mana crystal.
Guide my lands.
Like this. Like this.
Free me! Free me!
I got this.
And victory.
There is another far below.
And so we've done 4 out of 8. We're halfway there. We could do Destruction, Doomsayer, deal 5 damage to all characters, and Doom destroy all minions, draw a card for each. Or we could do Lifesteal, which I want to do Lifesteal even if it's the wrong one, so because I want to see see if we can upgrade this, which we may be able to do, but maybe not. And let's see. Give your minions +1/+1 from this toad. That might be slightly dangerous. These guys are slowly getting more powerful. But
Gul'dan versus Fungal Monster Flurgle.
Your soul shall be mine.
none of those cards will work to start off with. I really just want to always have this card as the first thing, I think. So 70 versus 40. Which means if he didn't have that passive ability, he would have been at 35 and he would have been at 40. So it would have made it very more challenging. Let's do this. Now I have 18 cards and he has 25 cards, so that didn't quite work. Nope, it did. It changed 21 to 22. And I can deal 1 damage to a minion if I want to, but I don't think I want to right now. Now he's playing Murlocs, and Murlocs with a buff on top of that, so let's draw 2 Murlocs ourselves, both of which is 0, and let's do this.
Job's done.
And he doesn't have any kind of a hero ability to defeat something like that. So do I want to discard 2 cards or charge? Let's do this. Choose a basic totem and summon it.
Me no crazy, you crazy.
Let's see. Let's put out a taunt. And attack.
Shields up.
Summon a random basic totem. Let's see, we need to attack with this one, and then I suppose we need to attack with this one, which means we need to attack this face here. Do this, play this, that, and that. Turn. He took my card and didn't even use it properly. So draw another card. Let's see. Give your minions death rattle, summon a random basic totem? Sure. And I don't think we're gonna quite win this turn, but next turn we will. This is so much better than playing regular Hearthstone. It's amazingly better. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes like main screen secondary thing you can do, because this is just so much quicker, much higher chance of winning. I seriously don't see a way you could struggle terribly. Maybe when we get to the last boss he'll be way more powerful, but I kind of know at least one of the last bosses, and it's actually very easy. Let's see. Passive ability. Your hero power is upgraded and costs 1. So I could draw more cards. I may draw 2 cards at that point. Enemy minions cost 1 more. But at the start of your game, play 3 random secrets. I think we'll go with this one. And then what can we do? Taunt characters and the Lich King, or more Cthulhu characters, or we could cards you draw from your hero power cost 0. Don't need that. Whenever you draw a card, put another copy of it in your hand. I don't know if I need that either. Let's go with the taunt characters. And we're up to 28 cards, and we're on challenge 6 of 8. Let's see. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, draw a card. It costs 1. Not even gonna be a problem. Let's do this. Let's do this. The only problem here is if I go to my European account or my Asian account and I do a dungeon run, which I plan on doing after this, and it's exactly the same, I'm going to really have to consider how often I do these. Maybe we'll get daily quests to do these every now and then, maybe we won't. And if there's no motivation to come back and play these, and they don't give you ranked victories, and they may not be applying your actions towards so soul tap, hero power, draw a card. Doesn't cost any health now. Interesting. So for 1 mana I can just draw a card, no damage to my health at all. That is quite an upgrade. Let's see. Soul tap. And
as you command.
Here. And I guess I can just play this. I don't need to draw cards that much. Now I'll just wait. If you don't get things for this, if you don't get victory, if you're not getting 10 gold for every 3, let's see. Do we soul tap or do we beef up? Well, this guy's gonna die, so I'm gonna do this, and then this.
Keep talking.
I'm going to... If I play this right now, it won't work, so I'm gonna play this.
Prepare to face the mighty Millhouse Metastorm.
Nice. Thank you, game.
Dog hungry.
You've completely done it. Let's see. And you're gonna draw a card for every spell I play. Alright, well. We need this guy to die. How is this gonna work? Well, I guess I'm gonna sacrifice a guy. And sacrifice these 2.
Magic.
Deal 2 damage, restore 2 health. Let's go ahead and kill him.
So much power.
I can ease your pain.
And then we're going to do this. And then just draw a card. Job done. And in the turn. And so I'm effectively milling him, causing him to run out of cards. Well, I think that's what he wanted.
Shiny.
Divine Shield.
Soon is my shield.
And let's go ahead and kill this one. Done. Oh, so by letting him draw all those cards and then only costing one, that was pretty crazy. That was a really stupid move on my part. I should have not cast any spells in this fight at all. And so if I die here, is that the end of it? Take damage from your own cards to upgrade.
I am not a morning person.
Let's go ahead and play this. And I can either do this, or I can keep him alive. Let's do this. Alright. I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. When your opponent casts a spell, add a coin to your hand. That's not helpful. So he's doing everything to make it cheaper. I'm gonna start taking some real damage if I'm not careful. This.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Should I draw a card or play another character? Eight damage to a minion? Sure. Job's done. 3 damage to all enemies.
Who dares summon me?
Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain 2 attack. 3 damage to all enemies. Let's do this. Get rid of them. Start off with. I really want to play both of these cards, but I overloaded so many cards. And I need to kill this guy. I may lose here.
You call that a weapon?
It's been rather easy so far. But I'm starting to hit a point where I might actually lose. Let's see.
The symphony of town begins.
Sleep.
I don't know, they may have me. They may have me. It only has 4 cards. If I could cast a bunch of spells, I can draw a card and fatigue them. Let's see.
Frog hungry. Frogs Frogzor! Frogzor!
Let's see. We've got to kill things. Mostly I need this gone and this gone, so this, play a coin, play this. The only thing I could imagine is once he's out of cards, I could play a bunch of coins. But
I can ease your pain.
I'll be surprised if I win here, but he may just be out of cards. Like, he's got only one more card, so if he can't. Taunt whenever this minion takes damage, give it food. Give a friendly minion dies. Dies. Health up, attack. Attack. See, he'll be out of cards next turn, so I can then play the coins even if I don't need them. This guy's on the field. We can do whenever an opponent casts a spell, summon a Rockburly Troll. So, is there a way we can get rid of this guy? I can kill him with this. This. I can do. This, no, can't do that. But I can do this, and that. That.
Feel my pain!
That. So now he's down to 6. If I do this, does he draw a card? Yes. So, now he's down to 4. Well, 6. So if I play a coin, he should take 2 damage, which means he'll take 3 damage on the next coin. This will probably be the first instance ever of being able to fatigue an opponent when it's not their turn. Nah, probably not. So we've done the daily quest of the defeat 5 dungeon bosses. And unfortunately, we have not done any progress to playing 50 Warlock class cards. And now we have a new daily quest of defeating 10 bosses. Alright. We have Blood. Next spell costs Blood. Taunt, deal 2 damage to your hero. The next spell costs health instead of mana. Deal 5 damage to all characters. Deal 5 damage to all characters. Destroy all minions and discard your hand. Whenever this minion takes damage. Give your demons +1/+1. I'll take the little legion pick. And next we have a 60 mana health character as a secondary character. Passive hero ability, all battle cries and death rattles triggered twice for both players, which probably won't have too much to do with my deck. Well, this puts me in an awkward position because that means no daily quest will be done today for the European or Asian accounts. If I just do the Kobolds and Catacombs run, it's gonna just take too much time to it'll just take way too much time to try and get 10 victories, and even if I get 10 boss victories in the Americas account, there's no guarantee that's going to improve the situation, because I might very well next turn, if I get 10 victories here, they may just want me to get 15 victories or 20 victories afterwards. And who knows? So now we play this. Job done. End the turn. So this guy's gonna deal 2 damage to all minions.
Not a morning person.
This one won't trigger twice. Let's see, deal 2 damage, restore 2 to your health, or deal 2 damage and restore 2 to your health. I imagine the right move is to do this. And then, let's see, Battle Cry, deal 2 damage. And gives an improvement. And then do it again and give Cthulhu the secondary improvement. Job's done. Nice. I love the craziness of this. I really love this. Destroy a friendly minion, death rattle, summon 2 copies of it. What if we did this and then that later on? Let's see. We do this and pump him up, and then do we need to do anything here? This and pump him up. So whenever I get Cthulhu, I very possibly may win off of him no matter what.
Who's in here?
Let's see. Give a friendly death rattle, respawn this minion. This guy's gonna do 4 damage to everybody. So if I did this and this, that won't work. If I attack now, it will kill everything on the field. Which I guess that's what I should do. Then play this. And
It's to that time, Voodoo.
do this. And that should work rather nicely. Actually, next turn.
Get in line.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Let's see.
The grave buys you no rest.
Let's play this, I guess.
What we do?
Attack.
So rattly.
Attack. I don't even think he has a thing.
Out of my jungle!
Deal 5 damage to your minions. Why would I want to play that?
Everyone's so screamy.
And we'll draw another card. And how do we want to do this now? Let's take only 1 damage here. And total damage there. I didn't play that right at all. I totally misplayed there. That was horrible. This is very strategic. A very, very strategic way of playing that I'm having to adopt.
That minion already attacked.
Well, my field is full. Couldn't do more if I wanted to.
I am not a morning person.
I got you uncovered!
Let's do this.
Minion already attacked.
What's the most useful thing? What if we played that? See, I don't even think I should draw a card because I'm gonna run out of cards if I'm not careful. This will give me 2 legendary minions if I can get around to it. And since this guy's so close to death anyway, I'm trying to... He took my Cthulhu, played it rather early. It's just not helping him. Let's see. We can do this. And that would leave 2 damage, which I could just play this for. So I'm gonna play it safe and not kill this legendary, even though I could probably get away with doing it. Job's done. I'm just gonna play it safe and win. See if these other death triggers happen.
Safety restrictions online.
So they did trigger. Nice. So unless there's something really crazy about the final boss, which I don't think there is, in fact I think if there's anything crazy, it's probably in the opposite direction. It's probably going to be crazy easy to beat the final boss. This should be a total victory. At the start of your turn, add a random mage spell to your hand. Choose a minion and summon a copy of it. Add it to your dungeon deck. So this would be an interesting card if we had it later on, but at the moment I think this clearly is the best choice. You know, there's up to 32 cards right now, so we're going above it. We could get this to cause some more taunt, which might not be a bad idea. And then a couple of really expensive cards. Corrupt every minion, destroy them at the start of your next turn. Destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack damage. Destroy the friendly minion, summon 2 copies of it. Or destroy all minions, and destroy all minions. I'm gonna take this one. And our final boss is Azari the Devourer, the most trouble of... I can't even read it. I'm too far away from my TV, which is across the screen. Devour. Remove the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Is his ability. Okay, that could be slightly problematic.
Gul'dan versus Azari the Devourer.
So this is not the character I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be AFK, which was a character that literally was just not going to play at all and just be away from keyboard. So he's just going to eat all my cards. Well, good thing I got that first. I'm going to start at 100, so not 99. He's starting at 70. Seems to remove the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Win. Always? Job done. We'll see how this works.
I will devour this world.
Darn it. Just lost that new card I got. That sucks. But not a problem. Because I can fix this. I just need to draw cards every single time to get as many of these in my hand and get them going. Deal 2 damage to a character if it kills it. Summon a random demon. Absolutely.
I just need a volunteer.
What does this demon do? Spell damage plus 1.
I got this.
Okay, not the best card in the world, but...
Give me more!
Doom is my shield.
I'm gonna run out of cards, though. This is gonna be problematic. Deal 2 damage. Good thing. Plus 1.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
I got this.
I need to focus, I think, on the face.
More!
They changed how this card works. Summon demon. Card. Play
I
this
can
demon.
ease your pain.
I got this.
Do I want this guy to... Let's just play this. Well, I don't know. Definitely attack that. And let's hold on to this.
I feed.
Probably should have attacked that. Then destroy this friendly demon. switch all characters.
Doom for you!
There's Cthulhu at 8-8. Two damage and 3 damage. Can I play them both? No. So let's do that.
Job's done.
I'm running out of cards.
I am not a morning person.
Who dares summon me?
Whenever this minion takes damage, summon a 1/1 imp. Let's start by playing this. And then do 2 things. Oh, ones except for demons. So let's get rid of that. These are both demons, so the only thing this would do is kill this guy, which I guess.
Stop yelling!
Job's done.
He's gonna fatigue me very badly.
Get in line.
I don't have enough mana. Out of my jungle!
Taunt. I need something very powerful as far as a taunt. So I'm gonna take this, even though that seems crazy. See, I could just lose on the fatigue if I'm not careful. Whenever a friendly minion dies, give Cthulhu +1/+1, and I need to see a lot of that happen.
A symphony of terror.
Yes. Flee, screaming.
One by one.
Go away!
So I'm pumping this guy up to, but I need to get him to very high numbers, or I'm gonna lose. Because he's gonna be able to play Devour. Maybe Devour doesn't allow him to mill me. Let's see. I can play this.
Darkness, rise! Cower, fool!
I don't think that was the right move at all.
Go away!
I lost my character that was pumping up. So I should have just attacked with this guy first and then done 3 more damage. Yes, good. His Devour does not mill me. That would be too difficult to deal with. But every turn does mill me, so... Oops. Play this.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Hopefully I can survive, and I think I will. I think we've got this. Unless something crazy happens.
Total
As long as I can get a couple of hits.
Total power!
And see, these taunts alone might save the day. So, oops, I forgot to attack with that guy. That would have left me right at 13.
They bite.
Plenty of health still, 73. That one was the closest, but still very, very easy. Way easier than struggling around ranked play, or even casual play. Casual play is not even any easier than playing ranked play most of the time. There we go. So, 8 defeated bosses.
What? Nobody is walking away with Kobold treasures!
Dungeon cleared with this class. So that seems a little odd. It's just done. You would have thought that there was a little bit more to it than that. And see, now we have a new first boss. It's not the rat, and we have a little golden thing on his head. So I guess the idea is that they want you with each class to defeat the dungeon once, and then that may be it. It's clearly going to be different, so there's probably 8 or more different dungeons in there. It's great fun, I really like it, but unfortunately it's not something that I think you're going to end up doing too much of. Let's see. So we got 2 packs, we can open those. And there's an epic. It'd be really nice if we got a legendary. But an epic is probably the best we're gonna get, and then we're lucky to even get that much. Has attack equal to your armor, can't attack heroes. This was a weird weapon. I don't really see a reason why you'd want to play it ever. Let's see, and yeah, no epic. And I have a bunch of new cards, which either came about because of the expansion, those 2 card packs, or because there's a glitch. There have been glitches in the past where it doesn't remember that you've marked cards as already been seen. So those 2. Now I have 2 of those. Now I have 2 of those. Now I have that. Just filling out the Kobolds and Catacomb collection of cards. And how does that look, I wonder? For my main account. Not too bad. Decent collection of cards, and if I have to go through the dungeon with each of the heroes, then that is going to probably give me some more card packs. However, it's getting late, so as far as the Kobolds and Catacombs, that will be for tomorrow's live stream. It'll be part of what we do for tomorrow's live stream, both on my Americas account and my European and Asian account. However, for the rest of today, I need to play one of the other daily quests, in this case play 50 Warlock class cards and get the get at least one daily quest done. That's it for this video. Stay tuned if you're watching live. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.